Spitfire. How could something so graceful, elegant, and some say the most beautiful fighter aircraft ever made? I would have to agree, especially when you compare the Spitfire to her Luftwaffe counterparts, the Me 109 and Focke-Wulf FW190. German aircraft of the time were more vicious and businesslike in their look and design. Designed by R.J. Mitchell and introduced to the RAF in 1938, when the Battle of Britain started in July 1940, it soon became clear that the Spitfire was in certain cases no match for the perpetually upgraded 109s of the Luftwaffe. It seemed the RAF were continually playing catch-up with their German counterparts. By 1941, the Spitfire was getting hit hard with the introduction by the Germans of the butcher bird, the Focke-Wulf FW190. The RAF decided that enough was enough. They had already been awaiting the final design of the new Spitfire Mark 8, but something had to be done immediately. In stepped Rolls-Royce with a new, more powerful version of the legendary Merlin engine, and it was decided to strap it to already built Mark 5Cs. And thus the Mk.IX was born, and was found to be more than a match for the Luftwaffe. Thank you for joining me, everyone. Here's my build of Airfix's wonderful Mk.IXc. So here we are, the finished Spitfire Mk.IXc from Airfix. 1/24 scale, absolutely huge. In fact, if you're watching this, you know exactly what this model kit is. I feel it is the best kit that Airfix have ever produced. Absolutely love the build. Everything's gone together perfectly. I've added lights to this one, both interior wingtip lights and the underneath signal light. I'll be showing you that as we go on through the video. One of the things that's noticeable on this, the engine is a bit fiddly to fit. You've got to get it bang on so all the cowls fit, and I've made this so the cowls are removable and I can put them back on or leave them off, whatever. Paint wise, it's all Tamiya XFs, and the clear coat is Rustin's matte polyurethane, which actually dries with a slight sheen, which is perfect for this scale. Airfix gives a couple of options for the wing service hatches, either glued on with no gun detail or off with gun detail. Well, I wanted both, so I gave the hatches a bit of a shave and now they fit well enough. It was suggested by a few of the subscribers that I should use magnets to attach these hatches. Well, I didn't want to spoil the look of the wings, because either way round it you can have a blob of a magnet on one side and a blob of a magnet on the other. So the decision was not to put those on. If I want to take them on and off, I'll just use a stick with a bit of blue tack, as you can see what I'm doing here now. This way you get to see the beautiful gun detail that Airfix have put into this without too much faffing about. Talk about faffing about, it did take a lot of faffing to get the engine to sit properly so that the cowls would actually clip on rather than just sit on. And once again, I wanted it so that I could either have the cowls on or off and show off the absolutely amazing engine detail that Airfix have put into this kit. Now I balanced this with the price point of this kit. I paid £95 for it about 8 months ago from Monk Bar Model Shop in York, the only place you can get Airfix in York right now. A bit of artistic license used there for the engine sound effects. Let's take a look underneath now. As you can see, the signal light is all lit up. The detail on this, every single millimetre of this model is just covered in wonderful little details. The decals, perfect. Didn't have a problem with any of them. Just a perfect kit. If you saw the video previous to this, you'll have seen me spray painting the invasion stripes, and also some of the wing details, the yellow along the tips and the red for the gun ports, all sprayed. Where I could spray it, I did. Where I used decals, it was because it was easier to use decals, simple as that. Look at that detail, just stunning. I don't think I've gone overboard on the panel lines or the weathering or anything like that. In fact, there's very little weathering on this. That's my way. My old art teacher at school used to say, you can always overdo stuff, you can never underdo it. And that's been my ethos throughout doing models. As I've said before, I think sometimes you can go just too far with the weathering and make them look cartoonish. This for me, it's up there with some of the best models I've ever built. Airfix, you've pulled a blinder with this, you really have, and I hope you can continue making quality kits like this. Power gets into this kit via a pogo connector. It's just a magnetic 2-pin connector that just connects to the bottom of the aircraft. The reason why I've done this is that I don't want it getting knocked, and if it's on a socket, it'll either wreck the airplane or, well, worse, it could smash the airplane to bits if it gets knocked off a shelf or whatever. All these 124 kits that I've got are going to end up on my ceiling in a nice little display, all powered up, especially the Stuka with its propeller and the lighting on that, together with this and the Messerschmitt and obviously the Mosquito, which has been a long time coming, but the final video for the Mosquito is coming, I promise you. So there's the lights on the cockpit. A bit more gun detail there, and show you the wings and the detail on there. And the lighting, and that's about it for this particular kit. And don't forget, if you've enjoyed this video and you want to see more, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the notifications, a thumbs up, and give me a comment at the end of the video. Suggestions are more than welcome. Thank you for watching. As always, we'll see you on the next video.